I'm a tomboy that wears heels. That's what I am. I came back to Burlington because I wanted to relaunch my career. And I came back to Burlington specifically because I see Burlington as my hub, and I love individuality. I don't care if it matches my sense of style, but I love people who design and wear what they want. Burlington has so much potential. People who have a vision of restoring this great Mississippi town. It's the last Mississippi town that's untouched. Iowa style! Burlington, Iowa is a gem.
In this episode of United States in Style, I visit America's heartland and fall in love with the town of Burlington, Iowa. I mean, this city holds an annual wiener dog race. But more on that later. Kevin returned to his hometown after living in Paris to open Moto's Public House, a bar and pizzeria next to a train track.
Iowa style. It's a mix. I mean, it's anything you want it to be. For me, it's you do whatever you want, but it's not really necessarily Iowa style. It's just you should always do what you enjoy and makes you happy. This beard I've had a few years, 2.5 or so. Favorite thing, I would say kind of the architecture downtown, early wood and stuff. I mean, we got brick buildings here, you know, fired brick.
Cynthia moved back to Burlington from Los Angeles 10 years ago to open a clothing boutique.
I'd say that we wear a lot of jeans here. We do a lot of t-shirts. People don't really necessarily want to dress up. And so that's one of the things I am trying to do with the stores is make sure everybody has like great outfits to wear out.
She's also the brains behind that wiener dog race I mentioned.
I've always had dachshunds my whole life. Having the stores, I want to provide some entertainment, you know, and who doesn't want to come see wiener dog races? I think people here have dachshunds because of German heritage. Iowa's kind of a hard place to describe.
We had traveled to Burlington to meet Marge and her family. That's her granddaughter Taylor, her daughters Krista and Kim, and her husband Bob. Today she runs the hair shop out of her home.
Rain, sleet, snow, nothing can keep me away from the beauty shop.
Pat is a longtime hair shop customer. Marge's love of hair runs deep. So deep that as a teenager, she went through beauty school without telling her parents.
I don't know what we'd do without Marge and Krista.
Hi! Are you Krista? I'm Krista. Hi.
Her daughter Krista recently took over when after many years of standing, Marge needed surgery and had to retire.
1955 was her starting year.
This was when I started my beauty shop that was in the mobile home. From the time I graduated until July 23rd of 12, I worked right up to before I went to surgery to have my knee done.
Marge cultivated a loyal customer base, a very trusting one too.
One thing about my clients, I never asked them what they wanted. They just did it.
I am a believer in giving my clients as well as myself what they feel comfortable wearing. You know, I know a lot of salons are really into the trend and what's happening now, which I'm all about that. I love that. But I feel a lot of my clients, they want to wear what they feel comfortable with. So that's kind of what I give them what they want.
This is our little family right here. As a matter of fact, I told them when I go, I want to put on my casket, beauty by Marge and Krista, makeup by Avon.
Have you had any hair disasters here? Marge has been having a difficult time not working.
Do you ever get sick of hair? You just like don't want to think about it?
No, I miss it.
What hairstyles drive you crazy?
The mohawk. Especially on older people. I don't mind them on the kids. I don't mind them on the teenagers, but when you see a 40 or 50-year-old man walking down the street with his hair spiked up and
Do you see that a lot?
get a life.
A love for style runs in this family. Taylor is Krista's 20-year-old daughter, and she's studying fashion at Iowa State.
I wouldn't be where I am today as far as, fashion and stuff without my mom, because she's always been very stylish.
Are you inspired by your grandmother?
Mm-hmm. She's my inspiration for everything, really. I totally march to my own beat. I love the 90s grunge. We were talking about that the other day, how he was like, nothing good came out of the 90s, and I was just like, are you kidding me? We came out. Most of the kids wear, the Miss Me jeans, their white stitching and the bedazzle on the butt. But definitely it's a status thing.
Tell us about your style.
About my what?
Your style.
My style?
Yeah. Have you ever put thought into...
The only person who probably doesn't read Vogue in this household is Marge's husband, Bob.
These are comfortable. I like to tinker a lot. I can carry stuff. I got a lot of pockets. All that. Wear what I like. If they don't like it, look the other way. Just have a good woman that you love, and I got a good one. I've got a lot of our friends own street rods, but I did make a grill for it. You want to see the grill? It's different.
See you next week in Nantucket, Massachusetts.
Do you have a boyfriend?
My husband passed away, and then several years later, I had a gentleman friend, and he passed away, and then I had another gentleman friend, and he passed away, so I think I better quit.